Hey y'all, it's your girl Key. I just wanted to jump on here real quick because I missed out on a few days running around doing some things. But I just wanted to jump in real quick and talk to y'all about, excuse me, pride and ego. So let's jump into this real quick. So pride is a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. It's a quality or state of being proud of one's achievements, right? So where you can screw this up at is when you're thinking too highly of oneself in a state of negativity, which is being conceited, arrogant, or overconfidence. And ego is a person's sense of self esteem or self importance. And the psychoanalysis aspect of it is the part of the mind that mediates between the conscious and the unconscious and is responsible for reality testing and a sense of personal identity. So, yes, there are two kinds of pride, both good and bad. Good pride represents our dignity and self respect, and bad pride is the deadly sin of superiority that reeks of conceit and arrogance. So, there are certain levels. They just pretty much there's a certain level of pride and ego that is necessary to have, but to get beside yourself with it is definitely a human crusher. It will mess you up in the long run. A person who is said to have a big ego, it just implies that they are perceived to be full of their own importance and think that they are better than others. Having a big ego is also often associated with narcissistic tendencies, a sub, I can't never say this word, superiority complex, or being self-absorbed. So for the record, for those who think I'm better than the next, just know that I know that you think I'm better, because that's not me. By no means am I better than someone else. By no means I'm no better than the next. That's just not who I am. I'm who God created me to be. Just because I'm jumping and taking the lead of my life, because I believe in myself and don't care or give a damn what others think, that makes me better. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How is that possible? That it just doesn't make sense. It just don't add up. It doesn't. And if you need more info on the message that I'm trying to get across for all of us, Google the difference. Just Google the difference between ego and self. I don't talk about ego like that in my videos. It's a topic that needs to be addressed, yes, but it's about self for me, which is the part of you which is connected to a higher being that allows you to have the confidence to be what you like, who you were designed to have, designed to be. While ego is that sense of self-importance that you have when you compare yourself with others. This is why we don't need to compare ourselves to anyone. Self is something typically associated with positive emotions, while ego is attributed to negative emotions. Like, it just really baffles me what some people think. It's just so irritating. It just annoys me. It annoys me. But anyway, I'm not saying anything to y'all that y'all can't research yourselves. I research everything that I write. Every video that I put up, I research it before I bring it to y'all. And a lot of it is through my past experiences. So this is why I'm coming to y'all. And these are the things that I've learned from my past experience. These are the lessons that I learned from by dealing with different things, people, and everything that I went through in my life. Pride can be a great thing. You should have a sense of pride in what you achieve. You should be prideful of the things that you accomplish in positive ways, while being prideful and egotistical in negative ways will get you nowhere. It will get you nowhere. Been there, done it, didn't work for me. And if it did, I can assure you it was very short-lived. So just take the time. If these topics trigger you in any way, any of my videos, if they trigger you in any way, trust me when I tell you, it's all done out of love. It's all done because I want us all to be happy. I want us all to get to the other side of peace, joy, the great things, the things that we can sustain. And this is why we have to be mentally prepared for these things. This is why we go through the things we go through in our lives. The bad, especially the bad. The bad is only to build us up and make us stronger. This is why we go through it, but it's up to us to catch it. It's up to us to learn from our mistakes, learn from the tests that are being thrown at us. And when you get there, you realize, like, dang, I just passed another test. And the feeling of gratitude that you'll have will be magnified. It will be great. But anyway, I know this was kind of quick, but I found that these 5 techniques to learn that I actually learned, and to let go of ego mainly and enjoy life is, first of all, 1, practice forgiveness and letting go. Forgiveness is very important. When you forgive, it's not for the other person. It's not for anybody else. It's for you, because it helps you maneuver and move on for your future endeavors. It helps you let go of the past. People think when you let go of the past, oh, you letting go of them. No, I'm letting go of the bullshit that I went through. So that way when I jump into my next endeavor, I'm not taking that baggage with me. Learn to let go and forgive. And the second one is practice honesty and being open. There's nothing wrong with it. It'll be a load off your shoulders. A load off. It'll take a load off. You'll feel so relieved. And number 3, surrender your need for control. We can't control everything. We're just not built for it. That's why the only thing that we should be controlling and need to control is ourselves. That's the only thing we have control over. We don't have no control over anyone. And number 4, enjoy silent moments with yourself. Enjoy these moments. Take that alone time. Never be sorry for being selfish with you. If you're doing it in a good, positive way, never be sorry for it. Enjoy these moments. Take that time out. Learn who you are. Enjoy you, everything about you. And lastly, number 5, practice gratitude. Gratitude is amazing. It's amazing. And the more tests you go through and the more lessons you learn and you conquer them and you push forward and you keep going, the gratitude is going to come. You're going to get it. You're going to feel it. I'm just telling y'all, it worked for me. And I know it can work for y'all. I know this because I'm no better than anyone else. So remember, y'all, love you, keep going, keep growing, and be happy. Later, y'all.